Honey blocks and slime blocks, they stick to each other. Except now they don't. And that's some really big news. For instance, does anyone of you remember my infinitely long self-extendable bridge? And do you remember how it was only able to be 2 blocks wide or 4 blocks in total with some trade backs? Well, now they can be infinitely wide. Crap! Alright, that's not the fault of the honey block. It's my fault, because I was stupid enough to do something stupid like this here with this power cell piston. Okay, take 2 on the infinitely long and infinitely wide self-extendable bridge. Go! Boom, boom, boom. And it totally just works. Look at this, we can create infinitely wide and long planes of blocks which can just move wherever we want them to go. And then they can also go back. Now tell me this isn't awesome. Wait, what? This wasn't enough for you? Well, how about a 4x8 door, which opens by sliding both of its halves to each of the side. And well, obviously it also closes, and both sides are basically a flush wall. Huh? How about that as an argument for why the honey block is a revolutionary block for redstone in Minecraft? But now we're going to quickly go back and just look at the basic concepts, and then we will maybe take a look at how those contraptions work. So the basic thing is, slime blocks and honey blocks function in basically the same way, in that they stick to other blocks, but as of the latest update, or the snapshot, they don't stick to each other, meaning we can have rows of blocks like this, or even like this, next to one another, and they will not interact with each other. So basically the honey block is like a copy of the slime block, except it's not in a few ways. First of all, what's important for us redstoners is that a slime block is a full block, while the honey block is not a full block, which means I can run an input in here and get an output on the other side, which I cannot do here. And that's a rather difficult thing to work with in very small and tight spaces. That's why this engine looks so big compared to like your normal engine, which would be this thing here. You can even like have one observer less than I currently have here, but yeah, those engines look a bit bigger, and that's because, you know, how we normally used to power pistons in those tight spaces is through quasi-connectivity, no sorry, through powering them through blocks. Like this here, which isn't possible anymore with honey blocks. This here works only because of the quasi-connectivity here. But if this were to be here, that wouldn't work. However, this here would work. And so as already seen here, we can only power those pistons by using quasi-connectivity, or by powering them directly, for instance like this. However, this is not where the features of the honey blocks end. That being said, the features that I'm going to show you right now aren't as interesting for redstoners or slime block based redstoners, I guess. However, they do exist, so we're just quickly going to go over them. One of the features is that, first of all, you walk slower than normal ground. And second of all, you cannot jump up on any blocks when you're, stuck in those honey blocks. And then the other thing is, we can also slide or glide, like, let me see. gonna slide across those honey blocks walls and not take any fall damage at the very bottom. And there's also one more thing which is actually interesting to us redstoners, and this would be standing on honey blocks pulls you together with the flying machine, which doesn't happen on slime blocks, just fall to the ground. However, when you stand on honey blocks, you keep standing on the honey blocks, so you can, sit in your cockpit in like a flying machine or like a spaceship, and you will just stay there. Which introduces us to the next thing I was about to mention. And that is that I can clearly see an era that's coming. Mainly an era of, us building giant redstone slime block honey-based contraptions used for transportation, like for example big trains or submarines. Since as already seen here, we can have planes of blocks just travel across. Or we can have walls like this, which are just completely flush, and if it weren't for this side right here, this could also be infinitely large. So there's basically nothing stopping us from creating huge submarines, which inside are just, walls with no redstone components visible. Same thing goes for trains and other stuff like that. And with the honey block allowing you to just stand in the position still and not get moved across anywhere, or like not fall off of them, well, that just reinforces this argument, since you would literally be able to walk around your spaceship, train, submarine, or whatever. Also, a quick correction to how I described those two features right here, or those three features. They aren't really interesting to traditional redstoners or slime block based redstoners, but they're definitely quite interesting to the technical side of the redstone community. And I'm really interested to see what different farms or what different tricks those mechanics can be used for. All in all those features sound super exciting, and I can definitely see myself building a few slime block or rather honey block based contraptions in the very near future. So if you're interested in seeing those, please do make sure you subscribe and click the like button on this very video to attract more people to this channel. That being said, the Area 51 door is kind of rendered obsolete now that we've got, those honey blocks. I'm still probably going to do a tutorial on this one. However, I definitely need to do a tutorial on this link right there, and maybe a tutorial on this link right there. But as already said, this was everything I had time for today. Thank you for watching and see you later.